we'll turn this off. Ah! Okay. Yeah, so I didn't actually test this miner. Like, I didn't test if it can actually mine. Believe it or not. I only tested if it could fly with full weight. So, yeah, in hindsight, that's a bit of a mistake. Yeah, I probably should have done that a little bit more elegantly. Oh my god, no, not another tree. Oh, Jesus. Alright, and we're back. It's been a couple of days since that last bit of recording, and I've spent that time in creative designing a new ship. So yeah, this episode is taking a very long time to record, with all the testing I did for combat and now designing a new ship. But I am really happy with the new ship, and I am glad that I spent the extra time in designing it. Okay, so I'll get it up on the projector here and we'll take a look at it, and then you guys can tell me that I've created another penis. That's actually not too bad where it is right now. Yeah, okay, so this thing is, yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, it's double the length, but it's pretty much the same footprint as the Gooch. With the exception, I've added 2 more drills in the corners, so it's a little bit more rectangular than octagonal. And yeah, there's plenty of thrust. I did do a little bit of testing with it, and yeah, we should be right even under fully loaded, like cargo and ice. Yeah, it has a good deal of lifting thrust anyway. All the other directions are pretty weak. It's just a restraint that we'll have to put on the way we fly it. So I'm gonna start building a some sort of a welding contraption that we can extrude this ship from. Alright, that looks like it'll do it. Also, I actually have no idea how big of a range we can do with the upgraded. So maybe we should do a test. I doubt it's gonna actually weld up all of these, but I want to use this to see actually how far it can weld. So I'm trying to overestimate its potential. Yeah. Alright, let's try that. Holy shit. That's just the enhanced one? That's the first level. Nine wide. Although the range is, wait, it did behind it as well? Does that mean it could kill me? No, okay. Really? It just like, it can weld up behind itself? Holy shit balls. That's awesome. My god. we'll turn this off. Ah! Okay. The welders are very dangerous. Can you get that, Bob? It's mainly the welder I want. Oops. Oh, my tree. God damn it. There's gonna be no trees left here by the time I'm finished with this place. Yeah, thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. Okay, let's get the last let's get the last piston on here, and then we can start making these welders. Am I out? Oh, I'm out of parts. Yeah, because I died. Oh, you're not gonna do that for us, are you, Bob? Because this is owned by me. But once I get rid of that, he'll destroy everything else. Oh, no, still going. Yeah, so I didn't actually test this miner. Like I didn't test if it can actually mine. Believe it or not. I only tested if it could fly with full weight. So yeah, in hindsight that's yeah, a bit of a mistake. Alright, I don't think we're gonna have any good attachment point on the end here without replacing one of these blocks. So we would just have to go in there like that. And then there we go, that's all attached. Now let's turn off Bob, I think. Because I want the, oh no, we can't turn him off yet because I need to make the welders. Okay, so the issue we're going to have is because these guys can weld up behind them, they can weld everything around them faster than what the pistons are pulling them down, which is honestly just crazy to think about. But I have a solution in mind. What we could do is just place down a bunch of conveyor pipes or anything really, anything that doesn't have a collision. So as long as you can't attach stuff to the top or bottom. Actually, because it's a subgrid, that wouldn't even matter. But less collision is always better. And what we're going to do is we're just going to sever the entire build with a line of blocks. So that will occupy the space, and then that way the welders won't be able to weld up anything below this point because it's not attached to anything. Okay, there we go. That should work, right? Because the only spot it can start welding is going to be above it. And even if it welds up everything like up to where the welders are instantly, it won't be able to weld up anything below that because the space will be occupied by these guys. Yeah, that makes sense. The only issue I can see us having is actually running out of resources midway through the build. There is a script that we could use. I think it's like projector to assembler or something like that. It would display all the materials we need to build a blueprint, and I'm pretty sure it actually queues it up so it can actually build it, but I just want to see how much it's, like, how much we need. No assemblers. Okay, that's fine. I just want to see the parts. Do not find blast doors. Do not find enhanced ore detector. So it can't handle modded parts. That's what you're telling me. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's useless. All right. Well, we are moving the pistons very slowly. So maybe the assemblers can keep up? I'm not sure. Well, I think we're out of steel plates. That's disappointing. I can't wait till we're at the state of the game where we just have millions of everything and I can just print off an entire ship without having to even worry. What we could do is start breaking down this guy because we do not need him. I would like to remove all of the hydrogen we have in the tanks though. And then on the base we'll set a couple to stockpile, like that many. So we'll take all that hydrogen back out of this guy and then we'll break this guy down because there's a fair few resources in here. I don't even think we got halfway. So disappointing. Alright, well we've got some resources back from dismantling that ship. Sadly, I don't think it's going to be enough. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is just wait for Bob to finish welding up everything that we currently have placed, because I won't be able to get the welders back up here. And then when Bob's like caught up with everything, I'll bring the welders back up to, you know, as far as they can go, and then we'll start again. Sadly, this wasn't as satisfying as it could have been because I didn't have the resources. So something to keep in mind for the next ship that we print off. Alright, so we're missing quite a lot of stuff. Quite a lot indeed. So we're definitely lacking components. Indeed. We went through all of that steel plate, all 55,000 of it. And we are burning through the iron very quickly. Also burning through the ice very quickly. So there should be enough fuel in there to get this mining ship, you know, to do its first load. We'll grab some ice first, and then maybe some gold, because we are getting low on that. And then we'll make a jump to get some platinum and some uranium. Alright, it's finally done. We've finally built everything. I think there's only like that jump drive left. Oh yeah, and the armor block that the whole thing is attached to. So yeah, we're all done. Next step is to fuel this thing up. All right, it's close enough. Let's switch the lock. So I'm just gonna fill this thing up with a bit of fuel, and then we can move it then, basically. I'll put it down over here, and then I'll adjust this contraption to suit, because we've got 2 connectors on this one, and that's to help align it so we don't land weird, like on an angle. I don't think I've taken you inside yet. So this is the launch deck. We got two orientations for flight. So we got this one here, which is vertical, and that's going to help with like landing and stuff like that. And then if we go down here, we've got one facing that way. So essentially we can fly lengthways. Thrusters on. Thrusters are on. Okay, so now we just go disconnect this, watch it explode, and then I will cry. Wow. The game definitely did not like that. Yeah, I probably should have done that a little bit more elegantly. Oh my god, no, not another tree. Oh, Jesus. Oh god. Alright, so what I'm building here is basically a target for docking. So let's go to text and images and add the cross. And inside there I've got a camera. So all I have to do is line up that camera with the center of that cross, and then the rest of the connectors will line up. All right, so let's get it docked, and then we'll take it out on its maiden voyage. Hopefully we don't crash it. Yep, well, that'll do it. Actually, before we go, let's I'll run you through some of the stats it's got. So we got 31 enhanced batteries. It's got an enhanced gyros, 22 of them, and honestly, it could do with more. We have 28 H2 engines. We've got 33 H2 generators. That's awesome. We've got a maximum of 240 million liters of hydrogen storage. We've got 17 stone incinerators. We've got the 2 jump drives. Actually, we've only got 1 at the moment, so max jump distance is only 6,000, but that's fine. We've got 90 drills, some timer blocks, and I think there's a couple of programmable blocks as well. Yeah, a couple of spare ones. All right, let's go and get some ice. Alright, weld it up. Weld it up. Okay, let's do a little bit of an adjustment here. Down to a 1/6 of the strength. And should we do the same for these? Probably. Alright, yeah. Attempt number 2 at docking. Jesus. We got no hydrogen. We do have 3.1 million ice though. Once we get a decent stockpile of fuel, we'll head off to one of the other planets and get some platinum and some uranium. Okay, so I realize how dumb this is, like, because it's not going to last. In order to take off and land, we need to connect horizontally. We cannot do any vertical. Yeah, and I'm assuming once the magnetism takes over, this is just going to bang into it and all of this row is just going to get destroyed. But I still want to try it anyway because look how cool this is. Yeah, and the idea is there's going to be a pathway that comes all the way over here. Perhaps some stairs or something that wind up this way as well. I don't know, something. I'm just trying to pass the time while I wait for all this ice to get processed. Alright, now our garage is getting a lot smaller every time we add one of these things, but we're not using it for anything else, so we may as well. Alright, how are we doing on hydrogen? 62%, that's alright. Okay. Could we get to 75%? Only 500,000 left. How are those miners doing? Both jobs are active still. Miner 1 is nearly finished at 78%. Miner 2 has a long way to go, only a quarter of the way through it. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to continue waiting for this and for the weather to clear up, and then we'll go to one of the other planets. Maybe Mars, or no, we're going to go to like Triton or something. Trouble is, I don't know if there's actually uranium and platinum on there, and I don't really want to waste my time flying over there. I might look it up first just to make sure, and if not, we'll head to Mars. Well, I am glad I looked that up before I went, because apparently there's some changes that have been made to ore distribution. You can't get platinum on planets anymore. You can only find it on asteroids and moons. And uranium can only be found on asteroids. So, it kind of makes the jump drive pointless, because you can just go to asteroids to get the stuff where we need. Which is kind of disappointing. Like I don't like that. I think you should go to another planet to get the rarer materials. So I think what we'll do is we'll jump over to Mars or Triton or Pertam, and then we'll just mine some asteroids that are around there. So just, you know, so then that way we we get to use the jump drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. What the? Oh. Oh. I don't have, like, that's not pressurized in there. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yep. Excellent. This will be fun. Get in there. So I just saw my oxygen down to 24%. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back home. Looks like we have company anyway. Orcs. We're ready to do this. Is that guy getting closer? Alright, we're out. Did we just teleport through the planet? Hey, I'm not complaining. That's fine by me. Alright, let's get back home. 18% oxygen. Down to 3% oxygen. There it is. We are taking damage. Okay, I open the mask. Low O2 is apparently fine. What the? I think the base just ran out of power. Right. Right as I'm trying to park this thing. Serious? I didn't destroy it? That is awesome. Oh, that is so cool. No ice to process though. Shit, we really need to get some more gold too. Alright, well, that is a problem for another day.